Festivity wears unique color as Valentine's blend with Falgun. 5 killed as boat sinks in Kaptai, 3 missing in another capsize. Bus Nusimon collision leaves 4 dead in Gopalganj. And people in quarantine in Hajj camp likely to be released Saturday. Those were the headlines. This is ATN News. Good afternoon, viewers. I am Nahreen Masufa with news at 5. People of the country have long been celebrating Pohela Falgun, the first day of spring, known of the king of all seasons, and Valentine's Day on the 2 different days. However, this year the colour of universal love has been blended with the colour of spring as celebrations of both events is taking place on the same day due to some readjustment of Bengali calendar by Bangla Academy. Although people have mixed reaction over such intermixing of the 2 events, there is no shortage of celebration. People from all age groups, especially the young people, are marking the events with great enthusiasm, joy, expressing immortal love to the near ones in their own way. Valentine's Day today. Every year, 14th February is celebrated around the world as Valentine's Day to symbolize universal love. Noman Mahmoudur Rahman brings you more in details about the day.
Love is universal. Love is immortal. Love is boundless. And it does not want to get confined within any limitations. The Almighty also created the world for his boundless urge for creation.
A greater power than we can contradict has thwarted all our plans.
The story of Romeo and Juliet, Laini Mojnu, or Shiri Farad is the true evidence of such immortal love. Valentine's Day is the day where the fascinating beauty of love is expressed to the beloved ones by his or her dear ones. It is not a love between the 2 persons from opposite genders. Rather, a love for children, love for parents, siblings, near ones, whole of humanity, and for creations. The legend of Saint Valentine goes like this. He was imprisoned by Roman Empire for administering wedding of soldiers forbidden to get married. During his imprisonment, Saint Valentine restored the sight of the blind daughter of his judge. Before his execution, he wrote a letter to her signed, "Your Valentine," as a mark of farewell. Since then, Valentine's Day is being celebrated as the very epitome of universal love. Let the light of universal love kindle, wiping out the demonic clutches of war and thirst for blood. Let love overthrow all evils and make the world a paradise for all. Noman Mahmoudur Rahman, ATN News.
Five women were killed as a boat carrying them sank in Kaptai Lake of Rangamati on Friday. 3 other people, including 2 children, have remained missing as another boat sank in Kornofuli River. The engine-driven boat carrying the victims sank near ATN Bangla area on its way to Sublong from the hanging bridge. 5 people were declared dead after they were rushed to Rangamati Shodor Hospital following the rescue. The victims are workers of Chotrogram EPT. Among the victims, 3 were identified as Rina, Sheila and Asma. Name of the 2 other victims could not be known. Meanwhile, 3 people, Tumpa Mojumdar and 2 children, Binoy and Devlina, have remained missing as another boat carrying ISKCON people sank in the coal depot area of Kornofuli River in Kaptai. Drivers are conducting search operation to find them. 5 people were killed and 3 others hurt as a bus and Nusimon collided in Kashiani of Gopalganj. According to police sources, the Nusimon carrying the construction workers from Pona bus stand area collided with a Khulna-bound bus of Falgoni Transport on the highway. A worker, Mizan, died on the spot. Two other workers, Bodir and Shumon, died as 7 injured people were taken to Kashiani Upojela Health Complex. Later, Shirajul and Laik Fokir died after the severely injured people were admitted to Gopalganj Shodor and Faridpur Medical. The government will not be inhuman if health condition of Khaleda Zia deteriorates. Providing good treatment to her is under government's consideration. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir made the revelation at a press conference at Awami League's Dhanmondi office on Friday. The Awami League leader at the time said BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has talked to him on telephone regarding Khaleda Zia's treatment. He said BNP is yet to submit any written application for Khaleda Zia's release on parole. The government will consider if the application fulfills the term of parole. However, BNP's claim over Khaleda Zia's health condition does not match with the words from the doctors over her health, Obaidul Qadir added. People kept in quarantine at the Ashkona Hajj camp are likely to be released after scanning on Saturday. Director of the Institute of Epidemiology, Disease Control and Research, Mirzadi Sabrina Flora, made the revelation at the briefing in capital's Mohakali on Friday. She said corona test in the country is now taking place within 2 to 3 hours. No coronavirus infected person has been found so far. Now, world news. China on Friday reported 121 more deaths from the coronavirus outbreak, 116 of which are from the epicenter of the infection in the Hubei province alone, bringing the at least 1,380 the total number of deaths across the country. The latest toll reflected the removal of some deaths that had been double counted in Hubei, the Health Commission said. On Thursday, Chinese health officials have already reported 1,367 deaths. Hubei and its capital Wuhan, where the infection now known as COVID-19 is thought to have originated in late December, also reported a further 4,823 new cases of the infection, taking the total in the province alone to 51,986. Nationwide, there are 5,019 new cases, pushing the total number to nearly 65,000 as of Friday. At least 25 countries have confirmed cases and several nations have evacuated their citizens from Hubei. The United States Senate backed legislation on Thursday to limit President Donald Trump's ability to wage war against Iran, rebuking the president after a strike against an Iranian military commander and Tehran's retaliation last month raised fears on border regional conflict. The measure authored by the Senator Tim Kaine says Trump must win approval from the Congress before engaging in further military action against Iran. 8 Republicans joined with Democrats to pass the resolution by the 55 to 45 vote. Kaine and other supporters said the resolution was not about Trump or even the presidency, but instead was an important reassertion on congressional power to declare war. While Trump and other presidents must also have the ability to defend the United States from imminent attack, the executive power to initiate war stops there, Kaine said. An offensive war requires a congressional debate and vote.
Majority of senators don't want the president waging war with.
Sports news. Cristiano Ronaldo equalized from the penalty spot in the 90th minute to earn Juventus a 1-1 draw from 10 men. AC Milan in the Thursday's first leg Coppa Italia semi-final first leg at the San Siro. The Rossoneri appeared to take control of the tie thanks to the 61st minute finishes from the anti-Rebic. Milan was then reduced to 10 men after former Real Madrid left-back Theo Hernandez was sent off for a second yellow card after they brought down Paulo Dybala. Juve made the extra man count after David blocked Ronaldo's overhead kick. A VAR review deemed the incident worthy of a spot kick, and Ronaldo made no mistake from 12 yards. The result means the Bianconeri have a priceless away goal going into the second leg in Turin on March 4.
Well, and Ibrahimovic can find that sort of pass. Didn't get there, but Juventus.
Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Festivity wears unique color as Valentine's Day blends with Falgun. 5 killed as boat sinks in Kaptai, 3 missing in another capsize. Bus Nosimont collision leaves 4 dead in Gopalganj. People in quarantine in Hajj camp likely to be released Saturday. That is all for the news for the moment. Thank you for being with us.